How are you? Why am I getting feedback now? Am I getting feedback or no? We're good? We are good, right? We are good. Belgium Kim, are we good?
I'm gonna say we're good, Brad.
We're good?
Sure. Let's go with we're good.
Right. I don't see that we're up anywhere.
I see that we're up on YouTube.
You were up on YouTube?
We are up on YouTube.
I don't see up on YouTube. We're up on YouTube? Let me see YouTube again.
I see YouTube.
You see a YouTube?
I see a YouTube. Look, there he is.
Where?
Right there on YouTube.
When is now?
It's April 2.
What today's date?
April 2.
I don't see anything.
I promise it's up.
Nope, I don't see it.
And I see us up on Facebook.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Where are you looking?
I see April 1.
Ooh, lucky for us. Hold on, maybe.
I don't. Are you sure we're up?
I see us on YouTube. We are on YouTube. We've been having this whole conversation on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. We are.
And
April 2nd, there are 3 people watching us.
Look at that.
Oh. Hello, 3 people. I think it's us.
Hello, all 3 people.
I think we're all watching ourselves.
Well, Donald Hottenauer said, "What's happening? Help."
Okay, yes.
Donald, we had some light technical difficulties.
But we're not on Facebook, Donald.
We are not.
So we just have to talk amongst ourselves, Donald, for a minute or two.
I don't know why we're not on Facebook.
We're going to try. We're going to try to do something. Belgium Kim, I think this would be a perfect time to sing Happy Birthday to Yo-Yo.
I think this is a great time to do that. I don't know why we are. This says that we are up on the Facebooks. So yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes. So yes, you're okay on YouTube according to Kevin Sharp, but we're not okay on Facebook.
Right.
That seems to be the problem here. Now, Mohammed Robson, he just thinks hello would be more than fine.
Which, he's not completely wrong.
No, Nicole Walters just says okay.
Right.
That's all that we have going on right now.
That's all we've got.
All right, so why don't we, can I make a suggestion?
By all means. I think I'm going to, I think I got a plan B, though, on the Facebooks.
All right, so we're going to try for about a minute.
Yep.
And just talk amongst ourselves.
Right.
And then if we can't get anything going, then we're just going to do the show on YouTube.
Okay.
But we'll make pretend that we're not on the air right now on YouTube, although we are.
Right.
Because I don't want to do anything if Facebook is not up.
Right.
Because Facebook people should be able to see as well.
They should.
Right? And now you are doing, now I want you to know something.
Yeah.
Kim, right now, you do what you need to do, Kim. I'll just announce what you're doing.
Okay.
Kim, as we're talking, is dealing with Facebook. So that's why she is not looking at the screen at the moment.
Right.
Right? She's looking at her computer trying to get Facebook up. Kofi Conan, hey, how are you? And you think we will have Facebook up anytime soon? And if not, not.
We're hoping.
We are hoping.
This is not.
I'm glad that the Webbies didn't see this show.
Well, yeah. They already announced what we were.
They can't take it back now. Because this is pretty bad.
Right. This is
as bad as it gets.
No, we've had worse.
No, this is it.
This is it?
This is as bad as it gets.
The bottom of the barrel?
This is the bottom of the barrel.
Wow.
I mean, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's so bad.
We've grabbed a shovel and started digging.
And by the way, Mohammed Robson, he's like, I don't even care about anybody else. Just answer my goddamn question.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what we will do, Mohammed. I'm married to a U.S. citizen outside the USA. Do we have to remarry in the United States or register our marriage in the USA? No, you do not. If you married outside the United States, you can come to the United States to visit, but you can't come to the United States for the purposes of adjusting your status, because then that would be a misrepresentation. But if you come to the United States as a visitor and then change your mind 90 days later, then you would be able to adjust. You do not have to re-register your marriage in the United States. Now, Olajabi Kudinubu is also getting married to a United States citizen. A lot of marriages today, Belgium Kim. Mm-hmm. He's also outside the United States. He also wants to know, I think, is Olajaje and Mohammed the same person? They're asking the same exact question.
People with the same types of issues.
I just answered that.
Okay.
Okay, so Olajobu, go back and watch Mohammed's question.
Mere seconds ago.
Now, Donald Horton.
Yeah.
Okay, he just wants to know, Kim.
Yeah.
Kim, my love, what's going on? I was going nuts.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Donald. I didn't mean to make you go nuts. Everything's fantastic. It's great. The building definitely is not on fire, and
No.
we're definitely not running around with buckets with holes in the bottom.
No. It would be really funny, though, if Jill came by with a fire extinguisher right now, but she's using it. So I said, Jill, can you get the fire extinguisher, please? Because it'd be funny. Mm-hmm. And she goes, there's nothing funny. I'm using the fire extinguisher right now to put out all the flames.
That's exactly what she's doing, Brad.
But what we're doing as professionals, Belgium Kim, is we're
Right.
remaining calm
So
throughout
calm.
this entire...
Throughout this entire experience, and
That's
welcome
right.
back to our Facebook family.
Right. and now Jill says the fire is out.
The fire is out.
Right. Now they're just kind of getting the smoke out of the way.
Somebody bring an exhaust in.
Right. And apparently now I just got a notification that we are live on Facebook.
And Dion Watson is with us,
And
so
Jessica
we are
Leamy
back.
says there is no sound.
Is that real?
Is that real, Jessica
Don't
Leamy?
say that,
Don't
Jessica
say that, Jessica
Leamy.
Leamy. Is there sound?
The fire is out. Right. We hear sound.
I hear sound, Jessica Leamy.
Jessica Leamy, this on you, not on us, baby girl.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
what are we gonna do, Kim? You want to start again? Is this April Fool's Day?
You wanna start
Is this am I getting like punked or something right now?
You want to start from the top, just like, hey, everybody. What? Please don't. No.
For those of you who missed the first 45 minutes of the show,
Let's reiterate.
I'll just summarize. We won the Webbies.
Yeah.
No, we didn't win the Webbies. We were honorable
No,
mention
the
of the
entire
Webbies.
Webbies, we won them all.
Right, we won all of them. Okay, the White House is considering an immigration czar, but it's all bullshit.
Yep.
Trump said he was going to close the border. That's also bullshit.
Right.
The White House whistleblower is telling Congress that Trump is giving 25 security clearances to people who don't deserve them. That's
Right.
also bullshit.
Bullshit.
Okay. Also, in the bullshit category,
Yep.
it takes women to this day to work 16 months or 17 months,
Right.
the same as it takes a white male to work in 2018 for the same equal pay.
Right.
Today's equal pay day. I'm all proud of that, but that's bullshit that we have to have an equal pay day.
100%.
It should have happened already.
Years ago.
Pope Francis is finally 2 years later saying that Donald Trump shouldn't build this wall. I'm glad he's saying it. He's saying it in La Sexta, so we said, what kind of magazine is that? But we found out that La Sexta means six.
Yep.
So it has nothing to do with sex.
None.
And the Pope says it's the fear of immigrants who make us crazy.
Right.
I'm all for everything he's saying.
Right.
And he said also, I liked his other, this is it.
Yeah.
He who raises a wall ends up a prisoner of the wall he erected. If you raise a wall between people, you end up a prisoner of that wall you raised. I agree with everything the Pope said. I just wish he would have said it a little earlier.
Yeah.
I got completely confused on Sheba the dog in China and Shibu the dog in Canada. I didn't realize there were two different Shibu dogs. I thought the dog in China who was collecting money from our show the other day for potatoes was also now painting. And I got completely confused until Belgium Kim said, no, two different dogs.
Two dogs.
And I said, Belgium Kim, that's bullshit too.
That's bullshit.
All right. So then we talked about Jägermeister, right? And
Right.
Jägermeister launched an edition that you can have an Easter egg and drink the Jägermeister inside the Easter egg.
That's disgusting.
And that's not only bullshit, but that's disgusting as well. And then finally we started talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
They finally found the...
They caught the guy.
They caught the guy,
Yeah.
and apparently they knew each other, and that's actually very sad.
That is very sad.
Okay. And then there was a vigil,
Yep.
and some idiot decided to pull out a gun at the vigil.
Right.
When you are memorializing somebody's memory, okay, you don't need to bring guns.
Right.
Okay, that's not the time for guns. It's
Yes.
never a time for guns, but that's certainly not the time for guns. Caused a panic, and really made what would have been a nice vigil not so nice.
Not so nice.
Then I was about to talk about the gay people who are going to be stoned to death in Brunei because
Right.
they are implementing Sharia law, and then Facebook and YouTube pulled us off.
Right.
And then I said, that's bullshit too.
It's bullshit.
So I walked into the control room and I said, Jill, bullshit, man.
Pull the plug.
You pulled the plug on me. Jill says, I didn't pull any plug on you.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. So I said, what's going on, Jill? She said, the groundhog.
There it is.
I said, bullshit, it's not the groundhog.
No.
And she says, yes, it's the groundhog. I'm sticking by it.
Listen, you've been on Team Groundhog Sam from the get, but we told you he is mischievous. He's
That's
gonna
right.
keep napping on the job, eating
So I went to the
wires.
groundhog
Yeah.
and he said, Brad, stand your ground, Brad. Stand your ground.
See, you got such a sweet spot for him. You're such a
Yes.
softie when it comes to the groundhog.
And that's basically everything you missed from the first show until we got cut off by Facebook and YouTube.
There
Yep.
you go, everybody.
There you go. So Belgium Kim, why don't you tell everybody what they need to do?
Oh, Jesus.
Because you haven't done enough yet, Belgium
No, I
Kim.
haven't.
And then we're
Let's do
gonna
this.
get into our immigration questions.
Okay, family, on Facebook. First of all, Facebook and YouTube. I want both of you guys to be able to hit that follow, subscribe, and like button. And they both have little bells right beside them. Hit those bells because you're going to be making sure that you're going to get a notification every time we go live. Sometimes, apparently, we go live twice a night. Don't miss it. Then on YouTube, you guys are also going to copy that link and you're going to share it.
Wait, now you're blocking the smart birdseed side.
I know,
Belgium Kim.
we're going to do
Yes.
this. On YouTube, you guys are going to copy the link and share it in WhatsApp, in GroupMe, in text messages by carrier pigeon that costs $1.4 million. However you want to do it, but just let all of your friends and family know what you're watching. On Facebook, we want you guys to share it in people's inboxes. We want you guys to share it as a watch party. That's going to send, you can just hit share, start a watch party. It's going to send a notification to all of your friends to let them know exactly where they can find you and what you're doing right now. And make sure to make all of your comments and tell us what you're thinking as we're sharing the news with you and all of these wonderful immigration questions, because we want to make sure that we want to hear from you as much as you guys want to hear from us. And now, the time that you've all been waiting for, it's immigration answer questions, answers to immigration questions that you call and let us know. With
There it is, getting answers to your immigration
With
questions.
your immigration
Now, Belgium Kim,
Yeah,
this is what I would like you to do. Because
Yeah.
tonight is a disaster.
it's a disaster.
Okay, it's a disaster upon a disaster.
Tell me.
Okay? I got to do something.
You got to do something.
All right? And I feel like cursing a lot today.
Ooh.
Because I'm very mad at this whole entire situation that we would get cut off.
So really, this is an after dark.
It could be. Okay, but I'm going to answer the immigration questions.
Okay.
Now, I believe,
Yeah.
you can go back and count,
Yeah.
okay, but I believe I've said the word bullshit at least 20 times.
Easily.
Was it 25, you think?
I would say somewhere between 20 and 25. If we had been playing a drinking game with you with us having to drink every time
Yes.
we would probably be dead right
Okay.
now.
All right. Let's call it 25 times because I'm not going to go back and
Count. Right.
All right. I'm angry today now.
Yeah.
I was in a good mood until we got cut off.
Right.
So I think I'm going to curse a lot today.
Okay, make it happen.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I feel bad cursing.
Okay, why?
I feel bad saying the word bullshit. Now that's 26 times.
That's 26 entire times.
Right. Because I feel bad because it's not really who I am. But you know, that's bullshit. I'm sorry that they would shut us off like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is bullshit, Brad. I wholeheartedly agree.
Please don't use those language.
my
And
goddamn
please be a lady, Kim Belgium Kim.
God damn it.
And so this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Okay? This is what I am going to do.
Uh-oh.
All right. I am if I say the word bullshit, now that's 28 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think? 75 times today for the show?
Total, including the first 28?
Yes, so we
Okay.
only got about 47 more times to go.
Okay.
Okay, people just got to set me off to say bullshit. That's
Okay.
29 times now.
29, okay.
And I need Sam to count.
Okay.
All right? If that is the case,
Yeah.
every person who is watching this show right now,
Yeah.
if they call for a consultation,
Yeah.
our consultation fees are $150.
Uh-huh.
Okay? But they can call. My phone staff is going to hate me for this.
Yeah.
But they can say, Brad said the word bullshit 75 times, so it's now $50 off the consultation.
Wow.
Just for the people watching today.
Right. Like they have to reference the fact and why they're getting that
And why
deal.
they're getting that deal.
Like I saw the episode where Brad said bullshit 75 times. Wow.
Because when I see that we're like losing money on consultations,
Right.
it'll force me never to curse again.
That's true. I was going to say, this is a Brad Show Live first.
Yes.
You have never, I'm not kidding, we have given away consultations for share games where people had to share thousands of times. Brad has never, ever given a discount on a consultation as a blanket
You know
reward
what?
to
You know what my
watching.
accountant is going to say when he sees this?
Bullshit.
Bullshit. He's going to say bullshit, Brad. That's 32 times
We're getting
now.
closer.
Right? I mean, by the way, all this news was real bullshit, right?
It
I mean,
was.
there's everything here. First of all, we should be in the top 5 for Webbies.
Absolutely.
That's
All day,
bullshit,
every day.
right?
You're going to get
Immigration Czar. All of this was bullshit. Bullshit,
Absolutely.
bullshit. That was 7 more times.
That's, yeah.
All right, so we're at 40 now, I think,
We're going
right?
to get there.
Right? Carol Anderson says, Brad, you're going to say it 75 times? I don't even know how many times I've said it now. I hope somebody's counting.
I mean, can people count that high?
But by the way,
and
once
that fast?
once I get to like 71 or 72, I got to really watch what I say.
Yeah, or else it's going to be unaffordable.
Yes.
Like
34, Groundhog says.
34 times.
34. Jessica Leamy says 33. Jessica Leamy says
so 34
Groundhog
again.
Sam is, Jessica Leamy is saying 33. She's saying 34. Bullshit, Jessica Leamy. It's not 41. That's 35 now.
Okay, but wait, Groundhog Sam is saying
40
as well.
All of this is bullshit. 100 times Carol Anderson, the Tiger's saying.
You know what's going to happen if you keep calling people out on their bullshit, Brad? This is going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's going to be very expensive. Very expensive. All right, let's go to Jason in Hartford. Jason, how are you?
How you doing, Brad?
Good. What's going on?
All right. So I applied for I-130 for consular process for my stepkids
Right.
in Jamaica, and it got approved.
Okay.
But when immigration sent the approval notice, they did it as if they were in the United States.
Okay, so you have to do an I-824 to transfer the file to the National Visa Center.
Even though it was their mistake?
Even though it was their mistake.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And that cost like
That costs.
$1,000.
Now it costs like $400 or $500, but still, yeah, it's expensive.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. Yep. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go to Candace in Worcester, Massachusetts. Worcester, Massachusetts. How you doing?
Yes. Hi, Brad. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Yeah. So my spouse has an upcoming interview for his citizenship next
Right.
week.
Right.
And he's given a list of documents he must bring in. My question is, does he have to bring my naturalization certificate?
Yes.
Well, I have a little situation. Today I applied for a U.S. passport, and they took my original certificate to mail in with the
Okay.
application.
You have a copy?
Will that be an issue?
You have a copy?
Yes, I have a copy.
Okay, bring a copy and bring your driver's license.
Okay, and everything should go
Everything will
smoothly.
be fine, yes.
Okay, thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome. Let's go to Cindy in Miami. Cindy,
Hi, Brad. How are you doing?
how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What's going on?
Okay, so I'm good, thank you. Okay, so my question is, my husband, he obtained his green card through the VAWA program, and he got divorced in 2014, and we got married in 2018. Now he had applied for he put in the I-130, and we have a priority date of March 5, 2018. But I think I was reading where it's saying that he has to be divorced for 5 years.
No, only if you got your green card through marriage, not as a VAWA. So you don't have to
Oh,
worry.
okay.
You're good.
Oh,
Don't worry.
okay. And And another question,
Right.
Brad. I'd have to go to, because I'm from Jamaica, I'd have to go there to do the consular processing. Will he be able to accompany me there?
Yes, he has a green card, of course. But you overstay your time, you would need a provisional waiver.
Oh, no, that's not the case.
Okay, good. Then you're okay. Yes, you can.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Okay, all right. All right. I still can't get over all this bullshit, Kim.
You know what I can't get over, Brad?
What?
How absolutely pissed, if we're going to be cursing, how pissed all your people are going to be in this office with you giving such steep discounts.
Well, I'm only giving it if I keep cursing.
Well,
I just got to stop it.
It's that kind of day, Brad. I have a feeling like you're going to be paying up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm going to stop. I have self-control. Let's
With
watch.
the bullshit?
With the bullshit. I have self-control with the bullshit.
Yeah, he does.
I do. All right, I'm not bullshitting you, Kim.
No, you're not.
I know bullshit. Right?
No bullshit.
Do I bullshit you ever?
You would never bullshit me.
I would bullshit you, right?
Would bullshit me.
No, I wouldn't bullshit you
would
ever.
never bullshit me.
Never. All right, because anybody who says I don't have self-control,
Yeah.
I call them out and say bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. How many numbers is that now?
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Christy Consali said 76.
That is not bullshit. No way. That's like 50-something.
Yeah, although Groundhog Sam is saying 45.
All right, I think
he's
Groundhog
lagging.
Sam. I don't know, it's lagging maybe.
46,
Let's
47.
go to Rahman. Rahman in Long Island, New York. Rahman,
Hey, how are you, sir?
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi, actually, March 18th, me and my wife, we faced the I-45 interview, and it went very well. But they gave me a notice, and it says that they will let us know not more than 120 days. So they didn't really tell me anything. So, and they just told me that I will receive like any notice or if they need anything via mail. So what's the result? Like, I don't know. That's what it is.
So what do you want me to know? You want to know what's going to happen?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, one second. Will Rahman, who went to Long Island and went for an interview, and they said they would let him know in 120 days, will Rahman get a green card or not? He wants to know what's happening.
That's right.
Yes. It says, my sources say yes, but what do I know? That's what the crystal ball says.
Right.
I have no idea. How would I know what's going to happen, Rahman? Okay, all I can tell you is you went on an interview and they said they'd give you a decision. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I didn't see what happened. I don't know what was submitted. I have no idea. You know, it's like saying, Brad, I just went to court. I had a 1-week trial. The jury's deliberating. Am I going to be guilty or innocent? How would I know? I wasn't there. And I'm certainly not in the jury room. Okay? I don't know. I'm not the immigration officer. This is what I can tell you. Okay? What I can tell you is that by law, they have 120 days to make a decision.
Okay.
That decision is either thumbs up or thumbs down. And most of the time, they don't make a decision within that 120 days. If that is the case, then you come to me, and then we could do something to help you at least force them to make a decision. But that decision is going to be made already, no matter who your lawyer is going to be, because you've already gone through the whole entire process. At this point,
I don't have a lawyer.
I
don't have
understand that.
ID
Okay,
law.
well then you did it on your own. But that decision is going to be basically whatever it is, because you already did it. So there's nothing I can do as a lawyer to make them make a decision in favor of you or against you. The only thing I can do at this point, because you've gone through the whole process, is say to you, wait 120 days. And if 120 days comes and goes and nothing happened, then come see me and we can try to force them to make a decision on your behalf.
Okay.
All right? All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
All right. That's what we call, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Good.
Why do I have the crystal ball here?
I mean,
Right?
I get why people ask questions like that. They just need some affirmation.
They need some affirmation.
But then do it with an attorney.
Yes.
Because then you'll have that affirmation.
Correct. David in Dallas.
Hello?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. By the way, David, before you start, Carol Anderson, the Tiger, says, I can't see anything in that crystal ball. That's bullshit, Carol. I absolutely can see something in that ball. All right. What can I do for you, David?
I have two questions, man. And I had a asylum pending for 3 years and 8 months. And I was asking if you guys can help me something like speeding up to where I can get up to my interview.
Yes. If you watched yesterday's show, we had Abadir sues the government about people who have pending asylums for years and years and years, and they need to file what's called a mandamus action to force the government to give a decision. Other than that, you may wait 7, 8, 9, 10 years for a decision, literally, and you're only 3 years into this. So hold on, but that's what you need to do, and we can help you. Hold on one second. We have a lot of experience doing this.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Benjamin in Dallas, Texas. Benjamin.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. Please, I have a question about my medical record. If I have hepatitis B, is that going to affect my green card?
Hepatitis is a communicable disease. You would have to have it. You would have to have it cured or have it in remission or whatever happens with hepatitis, but it's inadmissible. Having hepatitis.
Oh, okay. So I have to have it taken care of before they give me.
You would need to take care of it. You would need to take care of it medically in order to get your green card.
Okay.
All right. So take care of that, and also for your health, obviously. Let's go to Ronzin in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Ronzin.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? Good. I have a question that I'm married to a U.S. citizen outside USA. Now I'm here on F1 visa. I came to U.S. in 2017, and my U.S. citizen wife came to U.S. in 2018. Now we want to apply for adjustment of status. Can we do from here, or I have to go back to home country?
If you're on a student visa here and you're married to a U.S. citizen and you've entered more than 90 days ago and you got married more than 90 days after your entry, you can adjust your status here.
Okay. Thank you.
And we can help you. Right. Hold on one second. All right? Hold on one second. Let's go to Eugene in McLean, Virginia. Eugene.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I just want to ask something because my daughter is American citizen, 2 years old. And then I have an A2 visa, my wife and my son. So how can we apply for like a green card or a U.S. citizenship?
Well, you have to get a green card before U.S. citizenship, and basically what you're telling me is you're here on a visa and you want to get a green card. And that requires a full consultation, okay? It's not as easy as, I'm here on a visa, what form do I fill out for a green card? So we would need to sit with you, and I would need to spend 15, 20 minutes with you finding out your entire history, finding out everything about you, and then letting you know what options, if any, you would have available to you. But it's not something that we can do on a live Facebook and YouTube show and figure out your entire life in a 30-second call. But I can certainly help you with a consultation. So hold on one second, okay? By the way, where are we at on the bullshit counter?
Last I saw, we were at 53, Brad.
So now we're at 54.
Probably.
Because I just said bullshit,
You just
which
did.
is now 55.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So that's bullshit. Every time I say it, it keeps going up.
Correct.
See?
Way to hold it in, Brad.
See, I can hold in the bullshit.
It's amazing.
I can hold that bullshit in. You see? You see, I can do it. Right?
I think you're gonna be losing some money today, Brad. I
don't think so.
I really feel that way.
I call bullshit.
I really feel that way. I feel strongly.
Let's go to Sandy in Fairfax, Virginia.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Hi, Brad.
How are you doing?
I love your show. Anyways.
Thank you.
Do this. Okay, a friend of mine, she came and got married last year in the U.S. And she was her husband surprised her. She didn't know she was going to get married. Anyway, they got married and she went back home to Jamaica. And then this year, she came back to the U.S. Her husband wanted to adjust her status. So I'm asking if it's problematic, if something is wrong with that because she didn't get married after the 90-day period. So since I'm watching your show, that's when we learned that.
Okay, what she was married. She was married on the prior, right?
She was married on the prior.
On the prior trip, she got married and then she went home and then came back. Is that basically what you're saying?
She married 21 days after entering the U.S. Then she went back home after her visit ended, and she came back.
When did she get married after entering? Okay, we're all talking the same thing. So on her prior trip, she got married. Mm-hmm. When did she get married on the prior trip?
The 21st of December last year.
When did she come to America?
She came in December. 29th of November she did, right? Yeah.
So she got married about 5 weeks after she came.
Okay.
I'm asking you. You're asking me. Okay. I'm asking you the question. I'm trying to figure out the math. I'm not good at math.
Listen, she entered the U.S. the 29th of November, and she got married December the 23rd.
Okay, so in less than 30 days.
Right, 21 days.
Okay, then she went home.
And then she went home.
And now she's back.
And then she came back.
All right, so she'd wait a minimum of 90 days, and it's possible they will ask for a waiver from the first entry.
Okay.
All right, but certainly don't file before 90 days.
Oh, so is she supposed to adjust her status so she's not supposed to do it after 90 days?
She can file an adjustment after 90 days, but they still may ask for a waiver.
Okay.
From the first, because there's a misrepresentation from the prior entry.
Okay, I'm going to let her book.
Yeah, let her book an appointment. And if you can somehow goad me into saying the word bullshit 15 more times, the consultations go down $50 tonight.
Okay.
If you've been watching. If you enjoy the show and been watching.
I do.
Okay, good. We'll help you. Don't worry. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, she's like, stop with your bullshit, Brad, and just help me.
Exactly. I don't need all that bullshit right now.
I don't need it. Right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Let's go to Monica in Whiting, New Jersey. Monica.
Hey, Brad.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes.
I like your show.
Thank you.
How long does a VAWA process take?
Over 2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
The longest?
I'm giving you an average now. Used to be a year, then it was 15 months, then it was 18 months. Now, well over 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Who can apply for a VAWA?
Anybody who is physically abused or has extreme emotional abuse, who is married to a resident or a citizen or a parent of a resident or a citizen, or a child of a resident or citizen, up to age 25.
Okay. Thank you, Brad.
You're very welcome.
Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too. Yeah. Let's go to Billy in Vancouver. Billy.
Oh, hello, Brad.
How are you,
thank
Billy?
you so much. I'm doing great. Thanks for taking my call. I saw that magic 8 ball that you had there, and maybe look in there, see if I'm going to get any massages from my wife anytime soon.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just having a little fun. Brad. I'm kind of a fun guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a fun guy, but I'm not.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Let's go back to Billy from Vancouver. Billy, fun guy from Vancouver.
Yeah, but not like a mushroom, though. Not like a mushroom fun guy. I'm just messing around.
You have a question? You have a question, Billy?
I'm just messing with you. I hope you're not upset.
No, that's cool. Thanks for calling. All right. Let's go to.
He even asked for our number in the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Billy.
Okay, thank you, Billy.
I do love a good dad joke.
Okay.
Fun
Leah
guy.
in Trenton.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
My husband came. I'm a U.S. citizen, born and raised. My husband came to this country when he was 16, and then he overstayed. He went to school here, high school, everything here. He overstayed. Now speed up. He's 33 years old now. We had a pending I-130 interview. It was pending. But then he got deported recently.
Why?
So now I recently actually went to the interview solo, and they approved our I-130.
Why did he get deported? Tell me why he got deported again.
He got deported overstaying.
Okay, that's it.
But they didn't, when he got detained, I was trying to explain to them that, listen, we have an I-130 pending, and then they pretty much deported him before anything could happen. So now that we had the interview, it was a solo interview, just me, but they approved it. I don't know what's the next step.
Well, he's got to file a waiver to come back, a 212 waiver, and perhaps even a 601 waiver for overstay. So he's going to need at least 1 or 2 waivers. If he's not in the United States, the case has to be transferred to the National Visa Center. At this point, I think you're going to need a lawyer.
Oh, so you said at this point you think that
you need 2 waivers. One, I assume he overstayed his time by more than a year, so he has a 10-year bar, and he needs a waiver. And he needs a waiver for being deported. So he needs 2 waivers. That has to be done. That has to be done. Okay, before he can get a green card. So hold on 1 second, okay? All right. So with that was weird. That Billy guy.
Yeah, that was weird. He was just trying to say hi.
Maybe.
Billy, if you were just trying to say hi, don't be offended by our reaction. Every once in a while we get Nazi trolls and we don't entertain them.
I don't know who it was.
So we get weirded out when we just get hellos.
Right. He wanted to know if his wife was going to give him a massage in the Magic 8 Ball.
And is she? What did the Magic 8 Ball say?
No.
No. Wow, a flat out no.
Flat out no. Yeah, you're right. The Magic 8 Ball says keep watching YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe if you give your wife a massage tonight, tomorrow will look better.
All right. So where we at with the bullshit counter?
Last I saw, Brad, we were around 60. Let me see what.
Because now we're adding 1 more because I just said it again. I just realized.
63.
But now I just said it 4, right? Because I said the word bullshit 65 now.
65. Only
65
10 more times.
10 more times.
10 more times.
Can't be. So let's do something we like to call. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
What are we going to do?
That's bullshit. I got out of here.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Anna Azcona. She says in the past year, there have been health investigations into 51 ICE facilities around the country, and in that same time frame, there have been 236 reported cases of mumps in immigrant detention centers. Now, ICE has reported that since March 7th of this year, over 2,000 detainees have been exposed to mumps. Our Miami field reporter, Anna Azcona, has something to say about this in another edition of... Maybe we should change her thing to that's bullshit. But,
she would never.
She would never do that. Right. But in another edition of that just doesn't make any sense.
Hey friends from the Brad Show Live, I'm Anna Azcona. More than 2,000 people have been isolated in ICE detention centers due to a serious case of mumps. Mumps is an airborne disease that can be spread by coughing or sneezing, saliva, or touching contaminated things. And the place that these people are being kept in is called an icebox. The reason why it's called an icebox is because of how freezing it's in there. But of course, more and more people are going to continue to get sick if they're in these rooms with very low temperatures, little clothing, because all they're wearing is the clothes that they have on and these little foil blankets that do not keep them warm enough. Sounds like these detention centers aren't keeping up with their hygiene. And the holding cells are called icebox. The reason for is because they're so cold. How do you not expect these people to get sick? Also, the number of immigrants in custody with mumps has gone up in the past year. Since March 7th, 2019, there was a total of 2,287 detainees exposed to mumps, according to ICE spokesperson Brendan Reedy. Also, in the past 12 months, there have been health investigations at 51 ICE detention centers for chickenpox, influenza, and mumps. And let me add, there have been 236 reported cases of mumps with another 16 suspected cases. This is no joke, and how is ICE reacting to this? An ICE spokesperson said, ICE takes very seriously the health, safety, and welfare of those in our care. ICE is committed to ensuring the welfare of all those in the agency's custody, including providing access to necessary and appropriate medical care. If that's the case, how come more and more cases keep appearing? Clearly, you guys are not doing your job right. Because this is not just one facility, it's multiple facilities. Isolating people would be the ideal thing, but how? If these people live in really tight spaces. These ICE detention centers are filled with immigrants. There's not enough space to isolate them and keep them away from each other so these diseases don't spread. Many of these immigrants come from third world countries where a lot of these diseases exist. So ICE, before you bring them in, check their health record, give them a physical, and make sure they're healthy before you bring them in and expose them to other people that might be sick or that are not sick and are gonna get sick because you're bringing in sick people. And to the Trump administration, stop arresting every immigrant and refugee that crosses our border. You are cramming up our system, and clearly you don't have the proper medical help to take care of all these people. So clearly, right now, all you're doing is creating a health crisis. Anyways, that just doesn't make any sense. And ICE, you better take care of this situation before it gets any worse, because it is not okay to have these people living under these conditions.
She's so cool.
So cool.
She's so cool.
But see, I'm not saying it.
No, you're not. Wait.
I was gonna say that was bullshit. Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
Brad, you're gonna get got. You're gonna get got. I have little faith in your ability to not say it another 4 times.
You know that's like my favorite curse word.
It is your favorite curse word.
Right? It's by far my favorite curse word. It's probably the only curse word I say because I don't really say the F
That's
word
true.
a lot.
Oh yeah, the F word.
But I don't really say it a lot. But what I always say the word bullshit. I said that's bullshit. Right? I always say that, right?
Brett, you're inching closer and closer to that line. You're getting closer to the ledge. I believe you've got 2 more. Wait, the people are saying
I'm not at 75.
68. I think you're actually at 70.
No, that's bullshit. I'm at 68.
69.
Yeah. Jessica Levy says 69.
Yep.
Yeah. Angela Barrett says 69.
But they didn't hear your last bullshit, so you're at least at 70.
Maybe.
Minimum. You forget about the delay. Oh yeah, they're all concurring.
They're all 70 now?
71 says Jessica Levy.
No, come on, that's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's bullshit, man.
72, 73. You got
No.
2 more. 2 more.
Come on.
You know,
don't code me into it.
What would you say is Donald Trump's presidency, Brad? How would you classify that?
A lot of BS.
No.
Yeah, you can't goad me into it. You can't goad me into it.
I can totally goad you.
No, you can't.
I got this, Brad.
Okay.
For you, he just needs 2 more.
Right.
2 more. Everybody says 73. I agree with them. 2 more.
Yeah, you wouldn't get me to say it.
I will so get you. I will get you in the book. What's one of your favorite buttons that you've really been wanting to have on your desk for a little while, Brad?
The bullshit button?
The bullshit button! One more. I'm so good. I'm so good. That's why they
One
pay me the
more.
big bucks.
All right, so this is the deal.
Yeah. No more bullshitting around, Brad.
No. Okay, if I lose.
Yeah.
If I lose.
Yeah.
Okay, I will abide by. We will take, but only for people tonight. You got to actually call and make the consultation tonight.
Okay.
It's not going to be forever.
Right. You can't use the code word. I saw that one episode.
So from 6 months ago, when you're ready, right?
Yeah.
So this is because that would be bullshit.
That would be. Oh.
And there we are, 75. There we are, exactly. So for everybody, because I have cursed my way into giving everybody a free not a free, $50 off on their consultations. Right. But you got to do it today because it actually would be bullshit to call in 6 months and say, I would hit the bullshit buzzer and say no.
Right.
But if you watch tonight and you suffered through this show,
right,
like we have suffered through this show,
right,
okay, you deserve $50 off a consultation if you want it.
Right.
All right. So just for tonight, whether over by telephone consultation,
right,
or in person, but you got to schedule it tonight, which means that the consultation has to happen in the next week. Because we only schedule consultations a week out.
A week out, okay.
Right. All right. So that's the thing.
There's stipulations.
And you can't say, Brad, that's bullshit, because I make up my own rules. And those are the rules.
That's right.
Right?
There you go, you guys.
So I
Now
lost,
you know.
as Fearless Michelle said.
You need to call the number right now to take advantage. Do not forget.
And it's not a bullshit consultation.
It's not a bullshit consultation.
It's a real consultation.
It's a real one.
You're just getting $50 off because I say the word bullshit a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
They won't even know that you're the one that got $50 off.
That's right. All right, let's do something called social media check-in. See, that's bullshit. We're social media check-in.
I don't think we have it because I think that we are on bare bones.
We're on bare bones today, right? Let's do something that we like. Social media check-in. Let's go.
Okay, our first question is hi from EJ.
By the way, I think the Webby Awards will be watching tonight, and they will be taking back our honoring and say that's bullshit. They don't deserve anything after this disaster.
Can't. They literally can't take it back, Brad.
They can't take it back?
It's in all of their PR equipment
really?
and all of their PR materials.
Boy, did we screw that one.
Thank God. Maybe for next year we're kind of screwed already.
That's right, yes.
Ige Damilola said, my I-601 was transferred today. Could you tell me why? Here's my circumstances. I filed...
By the way, yes, if you're scheduled for this week, Unique Terry, Unique, if you're scheduled for this week, if you are scheduled for... you watch the show live right now.
Yep, which Unique Terry is.
And you have scheduled an appointment for the next 7 days, or you do it tonight, you can get the $50 off. If you scheduled it and you're at the 150, then just call back and say, I heard the show tonight, but just call back now and just make sure you have it confirmed for the 100.
Because that would be Unique Terry, who said she made her appointment this morning. That would have been an unfortunate circumstance.
Unique Terry's like, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit, Brad. Come on.
That's absolute bullshit. All right, social media check-in.
So Ige Damilola said that his I-601 was transferred today. He filed it January of last year, and in January of this year, he received an NOID, but he responded with more evidence, and today got an update saying that the case had been transferred to another office for processing. But when he was filing his case, he used to live in Washington State, but moved to Texas in 2018. So why would they have transferred him?
Because you moved to Texas.
Ah, it has nothing to do with the NOID.
No, the NOID is notice of intent to deny.
Oh.
Or NOID in the lingo.
I'm annoyed.
No, just annoyed.
Oh, just annoyed.
It's annoying to get annoyed.
Annoyed.
For sure.
Don't get annoyed.
Right.
Get annoyed.
Right.
I'll stop. Shireen McFadden said, hey, Brad, I'm filing for citizenship, and my husband and I were in the middle of a divorce. We filed jointly from 2013 to 2015. Is this going to be a problem? I got my green card in 2014. Thank you, and more power to your show.
Yes, if you're going through a divorce and you got your green card in 2014, you would not be eligible for citizenship till 2019 unless if you well now we're 2019. I'm doing math wrong.
Yeah.
So then, as long as you filed it with the 5-year, not the 3-year, it's not a problem.
So we've got a follow-up from Grace. Now, if you remember correctly, Grace was a U.S. citizen and her husband was a U.K. citizen who had come here on an ESTA visa.
Yes, he's asked many questions.
He has asked many questions.
Yes.
So they got married within that first 30 days.
Right.
Now, thanks to this show, they have hired an attorney where they were. Now, Grace, we can practice law in all 50 states.
But I'm glad that I got that attorney business.
Right.
Mazel tov to the attorney.
Now,
yes.
The question is,
why are they not asking the attorney they hired?
The great question, Brad.
Yes.
Because what they're wondering is, will the fact that they now have an attorney increase their chances in getting him legal status? That's the whole question.
If you hired a good attorney, yes. You hired not a good attorney, no. I don't know who you hired.
Right. And also, even if we did, he's not going to sit here and give a personal review on every other immigration attorney in the world.
I don't know where Grace is. I don't know the attorney they hired.
Torrance, California.
In Torrance, California.
Torrance, California.
The attorneys in Torrance, California. Will they be able to help Grace? Magic 8 Ball says yes.
Okay, great. We've put all our faith in the
Yes.
magic 8 ball, Grace. If you're still questioning it and you want slightly more assurances than a magic 8 ball, give us a call. Here's my 2 cents.
By the way, on this magic 8 ball, I should have a disclaimer: prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome on the magic 8 ball.
That's true.
Right. Can you imagine somebody goes and says, "Hey, I want to call into this immigration show. This immigration lawyer is fabulous. He uses a magic 8 ball to give half of his answers." People be like, "Are you out of your mind?"
Well, but that's what happens when you ask us magic 8 ball worthy
That's
questions. At least he's not telling you the future. Could you imagine if you were out here like, do you think we'll get denied? And you're like, absolutely.
By the
you're
way,
gonna get denied.
by the way, now that I've said bullshit over 80 times, can we get a bullshit buzzer here
Yes,
instead of a gong, Jill? Because I said a gong.
that's true. You were on one for a whole second on props, and then you just kind of fell off that idea. Are you back?
Because I'm like a dog, you know?
Squirrel.
Right, I'm like a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, where?
100%.
So, but now I'm thinking I should have a bullshit buzzer. Like when someone calls with like some bullshit, I goes,
I
or
gotta
like
be
every
honest.
day during schmoozing.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about this loser in the White House every day.
Right.
We should be able to give him the bullshit buzzer every day.
I got you. I will once again.
Is there like money in the budget for any of this?
Here's what I'm gonna do, Brad. I'm gonna further ruin my Amazon history by looking up a bullshit buzzer right now.
Thank you. Oh, no, you gotta do the social media check.
No, too late now. Okay, we've got another question from Mohammed, who said, "How long does it take to bring a brother from Morocco if I'm a U.S. citizen?"
15 years.
Oof. Aya Corazon Domingo says, "What happens if a visitor married a U.S. citizen boyfriend within 30 days of the visit, but went back home and followed the due process for spouse immigrant application?"
Still may need a waiver because you made a misrepresentation on visiting and getting married in 30 days.
Diana said, "Do they still issue spousal visas? And if yes, how do you apply?"
Spousal visas?
Yeah.
Get married, file the I-130. If you're in the United States, file an I-130 and an I-45.
Boom. Samantha said, "I filed an adjustment for my mother. She overstayed."
By the way, Lisa Bligro was like, last night the show went backwards. Tonight the show's bullshit. What the hell's going on here, right?
That's a great question,
Yes.
Lisa Blingrose. When you find out, you let me know. Samantha said, "I filed an adjustment for my mother. She overstayed her B2 visa. Will she have an interview? And if she does, what kind of questions are they going to ask her?"
If she overstayed her visa, they're not going to ask her anything about overstaying her visa. They're just going to ask her questions about being inadmissible, which is criminal records, medical issues, affidavits of support issues. Have they ever lied to the government?
Hina said, "I applied for VAWA a month ago. After a week, I got documents saying that they received the letter, and that I received a letter saying that they received my documents. And again, they sent a letter saying they don't need a biometric. They already have it. What's next?"
Wait for them to send you more information about what's going on with your case. You will either get a prima facie, meaning that you can apply for benefits,
Right.
a notice for more information,
Right.
an approval,
Right.
a notice for an interview.
Right.
You may get one of those four, two of those four,
Right.
three of those four,
Right.
or all four of those four in any of those orders.
Wow.
That's what's next.
Also, Brad, I'd like to give you a quick update as Party Rock has joined in and helped me find a bullshit buzzer on Amazon Prime available
I love Party
for
Rock.
a mere $10.99.
$10.99?
It says "that's bullshit" on it, and when you press it, it talks and says "that's bullshit."
I like it. Let's get it. $10.99. It's in the budget. Oh, damn, that's bullshit. I just gave off all this money on the consultations. There's no more budget.
There's no money.
There's no money in the budget anymore for this. Hey.
Muhammad Ramzan, I believe you kind of answered this, but I don't know if you answered all parts of his question. This is when it gets difficult when you answer questions in the middle, Brad.
Right. Oh, by the way, Terry Unique. Okay, yes, because my consultation is $200.
Mm-hmm.
So I discounted just general consultations at the office.
Right.
Right. Not so you can see somebody else, and then but if you want to see me, yes, you do pay the difference.
You pay the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's still not bad. It's still
and I'm sorry she's saying that's bullshit.
still $50 off.
No.
No, that for you, for the I see.
Yeah.
I still feel like that's a great deal, y'all.
It's still
that's a
go.
great deal.
Yeah, go do. I'm telling you, because you know what happens.
What?
You see somebody else, and you're not satisfied. They end up bringing me in anyway, and you pay the lower price.
Shh.
Right.
Wow, Brad is giving out all the hot tips.
Yes.
I'm like pouring water all
as
over
long as I'm in the
myself,
office.
but
As long as I'm in the office.
You are. Yeah, that's
sometimes
true.
I'm not in the office, but yes.
But I've seen you do that. I've seen you do that all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You get pulled in all the time. Mohammed Ramzan on YouTube said, if someone's married to a U.S. citizen outside the U.S., do they have to remarry in the U.S. or register their marriage within the U.S.?
No.
But when I applied for the F1 visa, I wrote that my wife is a U.S. national at the time of applying for the visa. Will this have any issue when we're doing the adjustment of status?
As long as you told the truth, no.
And finally, is 1 year's tax return sufficient to file an adjustment?
Depends what's on the tax return.
Aha. Okay. What would be
if you have
enough?
$100,000 on your tax return, that would be fine.
Okay.
If it's $20,000, no, not fine.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Got it. Tahira said, my husband filed for me while I was in the States. I've since returned to my home country. Could I go ahead and re-enter the United States? He filed the I-130 and the I-130A.
What happened? I was just reading Lisa Bling, 89 bull, and then she writes the word shit, but I thought she should write 89 bull and the duty emoji would be better.
Wait, did you see what Unique Terry said?
Right.
What was Unique Terry?
Oh, by the way, Unique Terry says, I'm willing to pay you. I don't mind. You deserve it. Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Unique Terry.
Yeah.
So Tahira, her husband filed for her while she was in the U.S. She then returned to her home country, and now she's wondering, can she re-enter the U.S. while that filing's happening? He filed the I-130 and the I-130A.
If you have a valid visitor's visa, you can come, but they always can make a determination at the airport whether you're coming to visit or coming to live permanently. So you're always taking a risk.
Sweet Dot said, can my cousin who I joint sponsored for come to the U.S. now help me by joint sponsoring for my husband now that my income isn't much? Oh, that's interesting. Did that make sense?
No.
So Sweet Dot was a joint sponsor for her cousin's filing. Now Sweet Dot is making less and she's filing for her husband, so she's wondering if that cousin can now return the favor.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Why not, Sweet Dot?
That's a beautiful circle of life right there.
That's right.
We've got another question from Olive who said, Brad, nope. Jojo said, I've got DACA. I entered with advanced parole. I'm doing adjustment of status. How long would it take for my interview in Arizona? I received a message saying it's ready to be scheduled for the I-485.
12 to 30 months from the time you file.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Sweet Lord.
Harry Pawan said, I submitted an adjustment of status before the 10 days when I got a biometric and fingerprint, and when I received the combo card, work permit, and travel card. How long?
12 to 30 months from the time you file.
Thank God for you, because those were all words that didn't form.
Yes. Elsa got the emojis right.
What
Elsa
did she
Leslie.
say?
Bull. She got both emojis correct. Elsa's got it right.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's amazing. Ruth Ann said, is it okay?
Right, Lisa's funny. She goes, bullshit, goat shit, cow shit. It's all the same.
It's all, it doesn't matter. It's just the poop.
But it sounds funnier when you say bull. Sounds funnier than goat.
Than goat shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Goat shit would be really funny if somebody was like, that's goat shit. Like, that's so random. I would find that really funny.
I don't know.
The goat mare from what is that? Is that a story I missed?
I don't know.
A goat mare from
Jill's talking to us in our ear. We're just having our own conversation without anybody else.
Yeah. Well, apparently, for our longtime viewers, they apparently know of the goat mare in Vermont.
Okay, I don't know about this one.
It's a host chat that I'm certain you led the conversation on.
Right. Doesn't mean I remember every host chat.
That's true. Ruth Ann, you want to?
But you know what's so funny? It's like people come to me like, Brad, I spoke to you. And I go, oh, when? Yeah, about 2 years ago. You remember I called? And I'm like, serious? But people expect that I would remember their telephone call from 2 years ago.
Here's the crazy thing is that you won't remember what we discussed on the show yesterday, but that has absolutely happened where people have called and they'd be like, yeah, this happened and I called you last year, and you'd be like, oh, right, for the wedding.
I do remember. Yeah. I do. Sometimes I remember.
Like,
but like when people come and see me in the office, they're like, I spoke to you. I'm like, you did? How would I remember what we spoke about 2 years ago?
I don't know what I had for lunch yesterday.
Exactly.
So Ruth Ann on YouTube said, is it okay that I'm divorced before my interview after the VAWA approval? And is it possible to actually get a green card without an interview through VAWA?
Yes, it's okay to be divorced, and you may get an interview, but I doubt it. I mean, you may get off without an interview, but I doubt it. You most likely will get an interview.
We've got another question from Tanvir Polash, who said, if a green card is applied for by his spouse, how long does it take for approval? And after the approval, how much longer do you actually wait for the visa?
It's about 9 to 12 months for an approval, and then another 6 months for the visa.
Oh, now Sweet Dot has a follow-up to the question with her cousin. Now, I share an apartment with my cousin. Can we combine our incomes as a household when sponsoring my husband, or
Yes.
does she do the joint sponsor?
If she lives in the same house, you combine the household.
Oh, great.
So it's an I-864A the friend would do.
So she doesn't need to do the regular...
No, it would be an I-864A.
Boom. Sweet the artist has a question for a friend. Her friend got married last year on her visitor's visa. That was a surprise from her spouse. But after getting married, she went back to Jamaica and now returned to the U.S. Do you think she should just stay here and adjust her status, or is that going to be problematic?
I think she needs to speak to an attorney because there's misrepresentation issues, intent issues of what her intent was when she came the first time and what her intent is the second time.
But that's an interesting situation if your spouse surprises you with a wedding, because you didn't have intent to come and get married.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no such thing as spouse surprise you with a wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, unless he put a gun to her head, she didn't have to go through with the wedding.
No, she didn't have to,
Okay?
but I mean, like...
Yeah, yes, okay, so maybe it wasn't her intent coming into the airport.
Right, but it
Okay.
was her intent at the time that she got married.
True.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so, but right now, the law is very specific and says if you get married within the first 90 days, your intent was something different.
I see. They assume the intent no matter what within
Correct.
the first 30 days.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha. Don't get surprised, Mary. Shauna, for our final question of the night, says, I came to the U.S. on an F1 visa and was in removal for a month and was released on bond with my next court appearance set for March of 2020. My LPR father filed for me back in 2017, and it hasn't been approved yet. But I recently learned that I am now 8 weeks for a U.S. citizen, and I was wondering if that in any way affects my case and how.
You being pregnant doesn't affect your case, but if you have a baby, it could affect your case, absolutely. And you're not having an interview till 2020, your deportation hearing, and I'm sure the baby will be born by then.
Right. So the fact that you will have a baby by your...
Yes, would be helpful.
Okay.
Meanwhile, since we have no cards.
Yeah. Right. Correct.
Let's just... Oh, we have cards.
Oh.
We have... Jill is very insulted right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Brad?
Because I think there's duct tape and scotch tape holding everything together.
Meanwhile, Yonathan went back out on the street to test people's knowledge of some of our favorite celebrities. Are they immigrant, born, or American? Let's play along at home. You may learn something new about these familiar faces.
What's up, Brad Squad? It's your boy Yonathan Elias out here in the streets of New York. Now, the United States of America has some of the biggest entertainment industries in the world, whether it's for books, music, television, movies, or theater. So it's no surprise that entertainers from all over the globe come to the States for their careers. Now, the entertainment industry is not easy. It's very tough. So some don't make it and have to go back home, but some achieve greatness for their careers and actually end up immigrating here and becoming an American citizen. So now, do you know which one of your favorite celebrities are actually American-born or immigrants? Let's play another edition of Celebrities, Immigrant or American-born. Let's go. Are you ready to play Celebrity Edition, American-born or immigrant?
I was born ready.
Ooh, okay, girl.
I'm a little bit too confident,
Yeah,
but...
it's all good. First question, Michael J. Fox. Was he born in America, England, Canada, South Africa, or Switzerland?
I'm gonna say America.
Are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right. Michael J. Fox. Is he born in America, England, Canada, South Africa, or Switzerland?
England?
Where are you guys from?
United Kingdom.
Woohoo! From the UK. We love y'all. All right, you guys ready to play Celebrity Edition of American Born or Immigrant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox. Was he born in America, England, Canada, South Africa, or Switzerland?
I'm going to say Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say Canada as well.
This is my first trip to New York, by the way.
Whoa, and you're on TV? Look at that.
Just my luck.
Where you from?
India.
Michael J. Fox.
America.
Canada. Marty McFly hails from Canada and was born in 1961 and got his American citizenship in 1999. Besides his prolific acting career, which took off in 1982 in hit shows like Family Ties and Spin City, and in movies such as Back to the Future, Fox has also become a health advocate. In 1992, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. He created the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, the goal of which is to find a cure for the condition. He champions for medical research into stem cells, which produce breakthroughs in understanding and treating the disease. In 2007, Fox was named the Time magazine as one of the 100 people whose power, talent, or moral example is transforming the world. Salma Hayek. Is she born in America, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Spain, or Chile?
Say Chile.
Oh, I don't know. Dominican Republic. Spain.
Salma Hayek.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Salma Hayek was born in Mexico and started her career making telenovelas. In 1991, she moved to Los Angeles and started studying acting and straddling the Hollywood and Mexican acting worlds. She overstayed her U.S. visa and was undocumented for a while before getting her green card. She acquired her U.S. citizenship in 2013. She is one very, very talented but beautiful actress. Eddie Van Halen. Is he born in America, Netherlands, Sweden, Amsterdam, or Iceland?
Netherlands.
Eddie Van Halen. Is he born in America, Netherlands, Sweden, Amsterdam, or Iceland?
I'm going to say Iceland.
I think Sweden.
Amsterdam.
Eddie Van Halen.
Sweden.
The famous guitarist was born in the Netherlands and later moved to the United States when he was 7 years old. He later became a naturalized citizen. In 2011, Van Halen donated his guitar, the Frank II, to the Smithsonian National Museum of American History. And in 2015, he gave a talk to the museum about what it means to be American. Van Halen said, "We showed up here with the equivalent of $50 and a piano. We came halfway around the world without money, without a set of job, no place to live, and couldn't even speak the language." He said donating his guitars was an honor and a symbol of how his music became part of the American fabric. That's a good guy right there. George Lopez. Is he born in America, Ecuador, Honduras, Mexico, or El Salvador?
That is hard. That is hard.
George Lopez. Is he born in America, Ecuador, Honduras, Mexico, or El Salvador?
Mexico.
If it's not Mexico, I'm gonna be really disappointed in myself. Is it Mexico?
George Lopez. Was he born in America, Ecuador, Honduras, Mexico, or El Salvador?
Lopez doesn't sound like a very sort of common name, but then again, but I mean, like, in the UK it's not, so you'd assume they're not from there.
Right.
Sounds American.
I say Mexico.
He comes from Mexican parents, but he was born in America. The stand-up comedian, writer, producer, and TV actor known for his candid observational humor about his life being Mexican-American was actually born in Mission Hills, California in 1961. Okay, Janelle Monáe. She from America, France, Belgium, Nigeria, or Ghana?
Oh my God. France.
All right, Janelle Monáe, the singer. She from America, France, Belgium, Nigeria, or Ghana?
Now the name sounds French, but I feel like it's too easy if it was French. I think I'd probably say, was Belgium one of the options?
Yes.
I'll pick Belgium.
I'm gonna go with France, I don't know.
Ghana?
Janelle Monáe.
France.
America. Everybody thinks that she's from France because of that name.
Yes.
The multi-talented artist Janelle Monáe Robinson was born in Kansas City, Kansas in 1985. Monáe's signature style is her tuxedo wardrobe, and she cites Grace Jones and Josephine Baker as her style role models. In April 2018, during an interview with Rolling Stone, Monáe said about her sexuality, being a queer black woman in America, someone who has been in relationships with both men and women, I consider myself to be a free-ass motherfucker. M. Night Shyamalan, that's the director. Was he born in America, India, Pakistan, Lebanon, or Iran?
Pakistan?
America, India, Pakistan, Lebanon, or Iran?
Iran?
Is he from America, India, Pakistan, Lebanon, or Iran?
I'd say America on that one again.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess Iran.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Should know this.
You should know this. I'm not even going. Look, America, India, Pakistan, Lebanon, or Iran?
India.
There you go. I was about to say, if you don't, I'm gonna take your card away.
Yeah.
The screen director, producer, writer, and occasional actor, who's known for his supernatural plots, was born in Puducherry, India, but raised in Philly. He added Knight to his name when he turned 18 and applied for U.S. citizenship. After graduating from NYU's film school, Shyamalan made a film called Praying with Anger about an American's spiritual journey to India. It won an award at the American Film Institute and landed him an agent. He's known for his many projects, including The Sixth Sense and Wayward Pines. Sixth Sense, that was a scary-ass movie. I ain't gonna lie. Pamela Anderson, we all know her from Baywatch. America, Sweden, Norway, Canada, or Russia?
It's USA or Canada, isn't it? It's one of the two, which definitely seems more American.
I'm gonna say Canada.
Pamela Anderson. She born in America, Sweden, Norway, Canada, or Russia?
Russia?
So maybe I wasn't born ready.
But you born ready to learn.
Yes.
There you go. Pamela Anderson.
Canada?
America? No.
Canada.
I did not know that. Not at all.
The Baywatch star grew up in British Columbia, Canada, and became a U.S. citizen in 2004, where she became an animal rights activist. Anderson makes fun of her reputation as a Californian sex symbol. She told Esquire magazine, "People say I'm the ultimate California girl," which is funny, being that I'm Canadian. Just goes to show, you can never tell a book by its cover. Dave Matthews. America, Canada, Ireland, Scotland, or South Africa?
Ireland?
Dave Matthews. America, Canada, Ireland, Scotland, or South Africa?
Ireland. America.
South Africa. Yeah.
I don't like this game.
You're still doing good. Dave Matthews.
Ireland.
South Africa.
My goodness, South Africa.
It's not fair.
Yeah. In South Africa, Matthews attended anti-apartheid marches and rallies, which he says inspired some of his later work. Who would have thought?
I'm failing all this shit.
It's okay, but you learning. All right, last one. Ken Jeong on Hangover. You know him. Is he born in America, China, Philippines, or South Korea?
China, Philippines, or South Korea is one of them.
Ken Jeong, America, China, Philippines, or South Korea, where he was born?
I'm gonna say South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea.
South Korea?
I want to say South Korea.
He comes from South Korean parents, but
In America, of course. Okay.
Kendrick Kang Jong-gyo is an actor, comedian, writer, producer, and actually a physician. Was born to immigrants from South Korea, but born in Detroit, 1969. He's best known for playing Ben Chang on the sitcom Community and the gangster Leslie Chow in the Hangover film series. He was the lead in the ABC sitcom Dr. Ken and also starred in Crazy Rich Asians. Jeong is a licensed physician who stopped practicing in favor of his acting career. He currently appears as a panelist on the singing competition show The Masked Singer.
I watched this thing on Netflix the other day.
You did?
So I think I got a bit confused with him saying it was obviously where his sort of heritage was from.
Exactly. So that's where his heritage is from, but he was actually born a U.S. citizen.
That's his fault. I'm glad me in for that one.
Well, there you have it, Brad Squad. Another successful edition of Celebrity American Born or Immigrant. We stumped a lot of people out here on the streets. I wonder how well you guys did. Now let's get back to the studio.
I think I got them all right, except George Lopez, I thought was born in Mexico. And
Yeah.
he was American.
The only one I did get right was Pamela Anderson, and that's because I had asked that question
Right.
before.
I knew Pamela Anderson. I knew Michael J. Fox was Canadian. You didn't know that?
I
You
didn't.
know
I had
that?
no idea.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I had no idea.
All right,
yeah.
Kim, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Means we got one last thing. We now got to do the whole show backwards. Now we're going to do comments of the day.
Our very first one is from Carol Anderson the Tiger on Facebook, who said, Brad, you're a natural, and it's your personality too. You speak your mind well.
Oh, thank you very much, Carol.
That's why
That's
we
very
call
nice.
it Brad Show Live.
That's very nice.
Ken Kibbitt at the beginning of the day was like, Brad Squad, let's go hump day. Oh, shoot, it's Tuesday. Literally me on every single day that is not hump day,
Yes.
Ken. Dawn Harriet said, this show is my best company every single afternoon.
Very nice.
Aw.
Where's Dawn? Because this is evening already, so maybe she's out west somewhere.
I believe she may be in the islands. I believe. Dawn, you're not in the U.S., right?
Right.
Please tell me that's right. And finally, we've got Princess Black, who was really inconveniencing her commute thanks to us. She said, I'm at the train station. So many trains are going by, but I'm still watching my show on YouTube because I can't go without it.
That's great. That's great. Anyways, hopefully we will get all our fires out tomorrow. We'll be ready for hump day. We won't have any technological problems, and we're going to do our show from the beginning to the end. We only go end to the beginning on April Fools. But next April Fools, we'll have to come up with something different.
Something new.
Because we already did it.
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. So, Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but you know, Brad, I have to do everything around here. It's bad enough I've got to remember everything that happened on the episode from the previous day.
Forget it. I'll do it. The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm, located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And now, conveniently located in Hartford, Connecticut on 1 Congress Street. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK. 1-800-529-5465.